Most investors will never touch SpaceX before the IPO, but success-minded ones already are. While everyone piles into crowded AI trades, there is one ETF quietly giving regular investors pre-IPO exposure to SpaceX and the emerging space economy. On this channel, we look for success symptoms, the patterns that show up in people who actually build long-term wealth. Understanding a single ETF, TIMA Space Innovators, ticker NASA, is a textbook example of those symptoms in action. Symptom number 1, seeing the inflection point. Launch costs have crashed 90% over the last 2 decades. That shift moves space-based data centers and satellite internet from science fiction to real business models. The success symptom is training yourself to notice the structural change before the headlines and the IPO hype. Symptom number 2, getting the right vehicle. The NASA ETF is built on a simple thesis: space is entering a golden decade. The fund's largest holding is SpaceX, held through a special purpose vehicle that buys pre-IPO shares on institutional secondary markets. Serious investors look for vehicles that do the hard work: legal, due diligence, and valuation, wrapped in a liquid ticker. NASA targets 10 to 15% of the portfolio in SpaceX, so you get meaningful exposure without a single name gamble. Symptom number 3, thinking in systems. Instead of asking what is the one rocket stock to buy, ask who is building the entire system. NASA owns names like Rocket Lab, the number 2 launch platform globally, and companies benefiting from billions in national investment. Success-minded investors love the supply chain, the picks and shovels that most retail investors never even hear about. Symptom number 4, respecting risk. Space is dangerous. Companies promise the moon and end up in bankruptcy court. NASA's managers focus on businesses where space is core, requiring solid operating history and balance sheets that can survive long missions. Symptom number 5, playing the long game. Most people plan for 6 days, sit on generational wealth by planning for 10 years. At IPO, private stakes convert to freely tradable public shares. NASA holders would already have their cost basis locked in. Success symptoms in investing aren't about copying a trade. They are about copying habits, thinking in systems, and time horizons. The NASA ETF is one of the cleanest ways for a retail investor to own that thesis in a liquid, SEC-registered wrapper. Ask yourself, are you building your portfolio like someone hoping to get lucky, or like someone stacking the symptoms of real, long-term wealth?